and as a result,
registered under the government.
Doctors tend to overlook the slight.
Hello, we are Team Unspoken Riz from SMK Aminuddin Baki, Kuala Lumpur, presenting to you our AI for Health solution.
Did you know that this woman is diagnosed with a typhoid cancer without her knowing? Those slight physical changes can be one of the symptoms of a disease. So let's cover the problems that humanity is facing right now. As for the first one, unable to identify health issues unknown to us. As mentioned before, this could be a major problem as it can affect one's health. For the second one, which is the inability to identify possible health risk in the near future. For instance, cancer, which individuals can be infected out of the blue without any kind of symptoms. And the last one, which are doctors tend to overlook the slight physical changes on patients. As mentioned, physical changes can be an indication of a disease. Moving on to the target markets. So the first one are hospitals and clinics so that the patient is thoroughly examined. The second one is households. Invention should be targeted primarily the elderly as they have the highest risk factor of developing a disease. As for the third and last one are the schools and offices, as disease can be developed wherever and whenever. So I hope that's an invention to cope with such predicament that humanity is facing right now.
Now let's move on to the solution we are proposing. So how does it work? Firstly, we have the Face API, also known as face recognition, used to identify the user's identity and have access to their past medical records. Next, we will use the Custom Vision service provided by Azure Cognitive Services for the AI to detect any unusual physicality, symptoms, or habits related to a person's health that arises, which we will call symptom identification. For example, epilepsy is a common condition that affects the brain and causes frequent seizures. One of the physical habits of this disease that you may not be aware of is uncontrollable jerking and shaking. With our symptom identification AI service, you will be able to be aware and detect these sudden changes in your habits that may lead to an unknown disease. Next, we will be using Anomaly Detector under Azure's AI Decision service to estimate health issues that may arise in the future and any symptoms of the disease needed to be aware by the user. Lastly, we will be using AI Decision to identify what type of disease you are possibly facing based on your current symptoms, habits, physicality, and past medical records. For this project, we have used two cognitive services overall, which includes AI Vision and AI Decision. Facial recognition is used to obtain the user's medical record, while custom vision is used to detect any unusual habits, physicalities, or symptoms that may lead to a disease unknown to you. Then, the anomaly detector under AI Decision will identify health issues that may arise in the near future. And lastly, another part of AI Decision will be used to identify possible diagnosis based on the results from the custom vision.
next, I will explain to you more about the impacts that this AI will have on the community involved, which is the medical field. First, it helps the doctors to obtain more information on the person's health. AI can help the doctors examine and monitor changes in physicality, symptoms, and habits on the patients. And as a result, the doctor's work will be eased by providing them the information that they themselves may not be aware of. Second, it reduces the overcrowding in the hospitals. This is because AI can help the doctors examine the patients first before they meet the doctors. In this way, less time will be consumed and the overcrowding in hospitals will be reduced. And lastly, it provides 24/7 monitoring. Traditionally, there will be a shift between the nurses who have to take care of the patients. However, by utilizing an AI, machines can operate continuously without any of the interruptions. Thus, the nurses don't have to monitor the patients 24 hours. And AI also will alert the nurses and the doctors if there's any unusual action occur. And that's all from me. I'll be passing to my teammates to explain you more about this project. Thank you.
Ethics and cybersecurity in any AI is needed to maintain integrity and ensure the safety of the data of the users. Thus, we believe that our AI is fair, private and secure, reliable and safe, and inclusive. Our AI is fair because facial recognition includes the database of all registered nationals. Thus, it will detect the faces of anyone who is registered under the government, regardless of age or income group. In terms of reliability and safety, our AI is proved to be capable of it. The safety of the rescuing procedure is ensured, as our AI has a high accuracy AI system. Besides, the AI used in our project is private and secure as well. All data is linked to a cloud network which is protected and supervised by the government and MCMC to prevent the breach of data. Next, our AI is also inclusive as it not only detects the faces of nationals, but also foreign nationals with valid passes such as visas and passports to protect their rights by adding the information into the system. In the making of this idea, we too have stressed on the importance of cybersecurity. Our AI has secure firewalls that will be implemented to ensure that the system is extremely secure to prevent hackers from hacking into the system.